Good morning, team. Today is December 13th. Looking at the overall economical calendar, we have CPI data coming out in a few moments. Make sure you guys watch out for that. This information can affect the market, whether it's negative or positive. Keep an eye on that. And then just a fair warning, Powell speaks tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Jumping into the charts, we're going to start off with stock. You see NVIDIA showing excellent signs of strength. It's been actually running since the 7th of this month, and we've been basically pushing up towards that 179 from the low of 155. So it's a little bit more on the overbought side if you're looking at the RSI, jumping over towards the 180 day. It made a high of 179, but we have some type of resistance at 180. 180 basically was a major rejection zone. So you definitely want to see if we break above that 181, and then we could basically start pushing up towards these previous highs over here around like 187. So watch out for 181 to 187, and then we could possibly even go higher from there. It looks like NVIDIA is on a bullish trend, whether it's getting news or being picked as like the top stock for 2023. So let's see what overall happens. If it does start to pull back, remember, we want to watch for the break of the 180-day trade line around 174. Then we can start going to 168. So watch out for the video. Next stock we're going to talk about is Tesla. Looking at Tesla, Tesla had a nice little sell-off yesterday. We could look at the 15-minute. You can see Tesla basically was selling off yesterday pretty much the whole day. You can see Tesla was selling off. Found some type of support around that 167, and it's starting to bounce. So let's see what overall happens on the larger charts. 165, 167, these 160 levels down here has been some type of support before. So this can be a possible double bottom, right? Double bottom is a bullish pattern for a possible uptrend. MACD looks like it wants to cross over on the 180 day. If we want to go for a long position, you want to go in above that. Oh, wow. We want to go in above that 173 to that 178, but she's doing this watch list right now, probably the CPI data coming out. So watch out for 178, and then we can start pushing up to 173, maybe even getting up towards 188. You can see 188 was a flat spot over here. So that could possibly happen over here. So let's see what overall happens with Tesla. Like I said, the CPI data is going to affect the overall market, whether it be positive or negative. Let's check to see how the SPY is looking. Wow. Amazing, 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 right? SPY, we spoke about SPY yesterday. If we're looking at SPY right now, you can see SPY, we spoke about the previous, or it started to form a double bottom pattern bouncing off that SMA. The SMA normally acts as support when the stock is above it, acts as resistance when the stock is below it. So we spoke about yesterday, hey, we said SPY has been struggling to break this SMA to the downside. Watch out for a possible long side because it's starting to look like a double bottom. And boy, were we right? Like she definitely took off, definitely had a beautiful day yesterday. If you look at the 15-minute, 15-minute yesterday, basically, let's jump over towards the 12th over here. Yesterday's move looks so small compared to what's going on right now, right? So looking at the 15-minute over here, you see we basically had an initial sell-off, and she started to push up. As soon as that 15-minute started to cross up, started to squeeze up towards those 395s, up towards those 398 levels. So beautiful levels, kind of consolidated around like the 400 zone. We woke up around 406, and now we pushed up towards 414. Very, very overbought. So I want to watch to see if we're going to possibly get a pullback, then a rally. So let's see. I haven't looked at the information yet, but I want to see what everything's looking like. But overall, the charts are saying that we're overbought right now. You see the RSI is basically peaking out, very, very overbought. So who knows? Maybe the Santa Claus rally lives and we could possibly hit the highs of 162. So let's see what overall happens. We made a high of 114 over here. Next resistance zone, right? It's going to be that 115. So you want to watch to see if we break 115. Back in September 12th, we hit that 415 zone, and we basically start to sink. So watch out for that 415 zone. And then once we break that, we can start basically going towards 420, maybe even higher from there. 420 was resistance the month prior. But if we do start to pull back, let's jump over towards the 20-day. Wow. So looking at the 20-day, if we do start to pull back, which we're already starting to pull back slightly, so we want to watch to see some key levels over here. We have some type of support going on at 407. That was a resistance. It could act as support. So once we start to break 407, we could basically start getting down towards these 405 realms. We see 405 over here can act as a possible support to the downside. So let's see what happens. Watch for those key levels of 415 plus, or watch for 407 down towards 405. Comment below what do you guys think is going to happen, especially with these overbought RSIs. You could basically have a nice pullback and then another rally. You never know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video and be sure to subscribe. Peace.